Hi, I'm Mary Beth Stapleton, Manager of Family and Community Partnerships for Hartford County Public Schools. Welcome to the Principal Toolkit discussion here today at Joppatowne Elementary School. I'm thrilled to be here with Ms. Jess Hitchcat, who's esteemed principal of Joppatowne Elementary. Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for letting me in today. I know it's such a busy time.
Of course.
And Ms. Dawn Hines, who's our president of the PTA here. Thanks for being here.
No, I'm loving being here.
Oh, I'm sure you are, because I've heard so many great things about what's happening at this school. So we've been talking with principals across the district about how important it is to have a welcoming school environment and culture and climate that's engaging for families. And so, Jess, as a leader, just if you could talk to other principals about what do you do to make sure that's part of your everyday of engaging parents and caregivers in the community and in your school.
So the biggest part of that is partnering with our PTA. It's important to me as principal to stay connected to the community so we have a better understanding here at the school of what our community needs and wants in terms of family engagement opportunities. And then the second component of that is providing fun outlets for our staff and our families to really build relationships from day one.
And we know relationships are key in engaging all families, not just families that might come into the school here and there throughout the year, but really engaging all families. And you've done some really creative things together to make that happen. So could you share some of those examples?
Sure. So one of the best things we've done this past summer was we have houses here in different colors at our school. And I came to Jess at the end of the year and was like, I really would like to do something to where they could still earn house points over the summer. And she was like, let's do it. I said, how about a scavenger hunt using stuff around Joppatowne and then focusing still on using curriculum-based standards. So we had the students have 12 options on different things that they could take pictures of over the summer. So we did things like show us with cursive writing. So there you're doing your writing. Show us with numbers. We saw games and numbers all around the community. Show us with a craft. We're highlighting our art students. Show you doing a sport. There's your gym, your physical education component. We had over 353 posts on our Facebook.
Wow.
And even more amazing, out of the 508 members on our Facebook, we had 456 of those members engaged somehow on that Facebook post, either by liking or posting. And it was just so wonderful. And at the very end, we did a video to show which house won, and that has blown up on views because everyone wants to know who wins.
They're sharing it across the country with family and friends.
Very competitive here.
Very competitive. And the best part too is Jess encouraged the teachers to participate, and the kids loved seeing their teachers do it. And one of the ones was Miss Hitchcat went kayaking, and there was with dolphins, and people loved that too. It was really interesting to see everybody doing their own thing, which connects you on a personal level.
And that's so important. And we talked about this before, but really thinking about getting away from having the teacher in front of the room delivering information to parents. Sounds like you moved away a bit from that and did a little bit more to be honest, fun activities. So could you talk a little bit about those drive-thrus that you all created?
So we created drive-thrus. A lot of times when we have parents come into the building, there's apprehension first just to come into a building because of the different feelings that they might have towards teachers, towards the school building from their past, or just the fact that we always address the teachers as Mr. or Mrs., which automatically puts the teachers at like a different height than them. So we wanted to try to come everything even level. So we started drive-thrus. So we do them for Halloween and Christmas, and this year we're picking up spring. Basically, all of our volunteers are teachers or the PTA board. The parents come up in their cars and they drive through. Every car, though, and every parent and child in that car gets individual attention from a certain group of teachers, up to 7 to 8 groups, and it makes everyone feel connected. And the best feedback I got was from the staff saying it was so much fun to see the smiling faces and the happy parents. The best part about it too is it was kept to a minimum time period. You came, you drove through, you got that attention, you got that connection, but it didn't take away from the fact that maybe you worked all day or maybe you have to go to work. It was keeping in mind what our community needs and their responsibilities and still allowing them to have fun with their kids and us.
Nice. And that sounds like as a leader, that's really something you're working with your staff on how to create those relationships.
Absolutely. And, you know, when I think about those activities in combination with our summer Facebook challenge, we really have worked hard to keep families connected with our school community, even over the summer and times when things could be really disconnected. So keeping those relationships going over the summer in a fun, non-threatening way has been really powerful for us.
Very much so.
That's great. And we know when our parents and caregivers are engaged in the schoolhouse and what's happening in the schoolhouse, their children thrive. And that's what this is all about. So thank you both so much for your leadership in this. I'm sure other leaders across the county are going to learn so much from what you shared. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you next time on Principal Toolkit.